That's the fact. All right, so we're rolling at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the refill. Got the co-host Reggie, my co-host Lanky Link, and me, Mr. Seville. And let's get right into it. Unfortunately, I think I got the news like early this morning.
Yeah.
Just in the text about, the young brother Pop Smoke no longer with us. Home invasion. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, it sucks.
Regards, condolences to his family and his loved ones and everybody else. That was a fan of his. You know what I mean? It is kind of getting whack hearing this like every week, and it's not like it doesn't happen. I think that it's just, why does it seem more prevalent now?
Well, I mean, I think it's hard coming off of like the whole like Kobe situation.
Right.
And then the second thing is someone said, like, I'm on Instagram or something, and someone said, yeah, I'm so done with 2020 and this. It's not the year. The year's not alive. It has no us. Like, we're doing this to ourselves. This was someone who was jealous, knew his location, found out, I think he might have posted it by accident or some shit on social media.
Is that the details? Like, Link, was that the? I didn't dive in. I didn't do a deep dive into it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So he in LA, he threw a party the night before he got killed.
Wow.
And God bless his dead. He had accidentally posted his location because he was telling different people, like, bring some bitches through.
Right.
And his address is getting tossed around or whatever.
Right.
And I guess somebody just came through. Now, this is what I was thinking. He got jammed up with a Wraith that he ran off with like about 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to say he ran off with it, but somehow the Wraith went from LA to New York and it wasn't finished being paid for.
Okay, so what you saying
You think
is
it's related?
I'm just saying, like you got jammed up with a Wraith 3 weeks ago, and then you know what I mean. Your life gets taken.
I mean, I don't want to pontificate on it like that. I really don't know. But based off what you said, the first part, right? You're saying that the address is getting passed around. You felt as though it might have been a jealous hit.
It's always jealousy.
So if that's the case, then that's just that's one of them just moves that just a wrong move that a youngin was just making. You know what I'm saying? Like, just going around, just passing the address and just not thinking, not being. That's really like not being on your toes, more or less. You know what I'm saying? That's
But at
really
the same time,
not being
like,
sharp.
I don't think people,
If that's the fact,
are in LA are super conscious of. I think the mindset when you land in LA, because it's sunny and there's trees and so on and so forth, people, you're in the Hollywood Hills, like big house, mansion, you're not really thinking someone's gonna kick your door in. That's a vibe you feel more so in like an urban neighborhood. So maybe his guard was down.
like, you come from that, it could go down anywhere. Like, anybody can it could go down anywhere. Like, I didn't heard about a few. I remember in Georgia, that was a thing. I ain't really heard nothing lately. But I remember in Georgia, in the outskirts, that was a thing. They was kicking in, and that's the suburbs of Atlanta. It was happening. It was just kicking it.
Nah, like y'all had Georgia was that's where the term Jack Boys came from, is Georgia.
Right, though. You talking about the whole kicking indoors and the birds and all that?
And the setup,
The beanie
motherfuckers getting set up. Of course, it was going down New Jersey and all that too. But the term Jack Boys, like, from what my knowledge, you know what I mean, was coming out of Georgia, like Jack Boys, like like you go down this street, it's a rap, fool.
But I mean, just like, my bad, go ahead.
No, somebody was saying, well, shot me a text. They said either he wasn't paying somebody or he needed to pay somebody.
Like one of those, you got to check in when you get down.
Right, that's what somebody was saying. I mean, I really don't know. Like,
I don't think that's the thing, though. A lot of people are like, yo, that's not really a thing. Like,
no, that's a thing.
No, that definitely.
No, that's a thing, bro.
Definitely, especially like if you rapping, or if that's your whole persona, like you from that ilk. You understand what I'm saying?
Or you portraying as if you're from that ilk.
Definitely.
You're gonna get tapped on the shoulder.
At the end of the day, like you got to be in that vicinity. Like you got to be there to make that money. You understand what I'm saying? So to even move around comfortably, yeah, you definitely like at least some people probably not really paying it in the more generic goofy way that they're trying to put it out. It might You know what I'm saying? It probably not going. Yeah, it's not going down like that, but it's definitely like, listen, like I'm connected with Big Bro, this this little cuz or this. You know what I'm saying? This little homie, like make sure he good, make sure everything is situated.
Exactly. That's really what it is.
You need some balance.
More or less.
I mean, if I'm going to go down to, because the first thing that stuck in my mind, and a lot of people were talking on it, we're talking about jealousy and shit. I mean, that's an ugly thing, man. And the implication is, because I don't feel like strangers are jealous of you. I feel like for you to be comfortable enough to go through the neighborhood, sort of go in, run through it, maybe you've been there before. There were people who were implying that maybe it was someone he knew.
I mean,
Why, Rez, let me ask you, why you feel strangers can't be jealous of you?
9 times out of 10 is someone who knows you. That's jealous.
9 times out of 10?
Yeah.
You've never envied someone, even if we were on a 10-point scale on a 2. You've never envied anyone on a 2 that you didn't know?
But I mean, I don't think jealousy and envy are like the same thing, though, right?
Jealous ones breed envy.
I know. I mean, I feel like there's slight differences where I could be envious of a stranger's, like, oh man, I wish I had that, or you know what I mean?
Covet, right?
Like you're coveting what they have. That's one thing. But if I know you, and like I'll use you as an example. Say tomorrow you blow up and you're worth millions. I'm intimate with your background. I saw you come up.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I saw you come up. So then I feel like it's more so I'm watching you glow up. I'm watching the cars. I'm there for it. I feel like that's more so a situation where envy is growing because I'm there. I'm witnessing.
Right.
And I know you. And it's not happening for me.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
You said that's fair.
So I say that's fair. Now check this out, Rez. You ever been in a club or in a place, and I know you had, but I don't know if you've had this sentiment or feeling. Then you in a spot, you holler at a chick, you catching the vibe, you catching some rhythm, and the icy dude come in, the guy with it come in, the guy with the drip come in. You know what I mean? And all eyes, even your shorty, the shorty you trying to bag eyes, float over that area. You know what I mean? Like icy, like diamonds dancing. Like in that moment, there's a certain visceral reaction you have. Now your reaction and my reaction may not be, oh, I'm gonna get him, but definitely, like I cannot know a dude and I be from that, and then my action be like, I'm different from this bitch. And I'm going outside. I'm waiting in the parking lot until 2 a.m. and it's a wrap for Buddy. Simple as that.
But that's like some hating shit. It's not jealousy as much as I'm a hater.
Come on.
I'll give you an example. There was a dude.
That's semantics, Reggie. That's semantics, bro.
I mean, not really, because it's not jealousy like, yo, I wish I was him or I want his stuff. It's hating as far as, you made me feel bad about myself, so now I'm gonna hurt you.
So Pop Smoke got a bunch of bitches at his crib. He in the hills.
No, what you said is possible. That could be the situation. You're right.
Themselves.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That might be it. Like all the girls left the club or whatever. I remember I went to a strip club with some friends, and this was a strip club in Patterson. So this wasn't like a nice place.
He said, ew. You shut up.
So we were at the strip club. I think Dr. Cave's closed, but we were at Dr. Cave's in Patterson. And we pull up, and me and the guys I'm with, we bought money. We bought money. So we got between all of us, there's
$300.
There's a couple of thousand that we're about to spend at the strip club. Dickhead.
Couple stacks. Okay.
Now this isn't the strip club to come with thousands to. Like 9 times out of 10, the dudes at the strip clubs, they maybe got a couple of hundred. Dude that just left work, won a little beer and maybe a nice little dance and go home.
Trying to get
so
right.
we're in there basically. We're in there, all the girls are coming over because we're being stupid. We're throwing money, we're having a good time, but it was a bachelor party. I'm familiar with Patterson. I start getting uncomfortable because now the eyes are on us. All the girls, all the strippers are coming to our side. So now the dude who came here with $40 who want to dance, he's not getting his dance.
Okay.
He's just watching us get dances, spend money, drink Hennessy, hookah, whatever. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. So I completely get where Link is coming from. That is a thing.
Right.
I definitely called the Uber and left before everybody else left because I felt like,
and I will too. Ralph got. I don't want to speak on situations and Ralph, but Ralph got almost jammed up like that.
Because there's a few.
He did like.
No, it'd be a few.
Nah.
Go ahead. You saying? Go ahead.
No.
no, you tell the story. What happened?
Well, no, there's a few situations because even like you mentioned in jealousy. Sometimes it could be jealousy. Sometimes it could just be just the land. That's just, you know what I'm saying about the land. That's just the way it is. It's the territory. You just got to be on point. You got to be on your toes. Got to be on your square. Like I remember one time I went to some club. My man left early. He shot us a text. He like, yo, make sure y'all stay on point. They outside sticking. They in a white Audi. So I'm in the club. I got the hitty. Telling my man, hey, if we leave, be on point. They outside sticking. That's the thing. They sticking. And you already know what that is. They riding around. They riding around like boys in the hood, just opening the fucking window. You know
Was this Atlanta?
No, this is up here.
Oh shit!
Like they outside, they sticking. This is up here, and then you gotta be on point. And then there was one time we went to a spot. I can't remember the name of it. But we went in there. We came in there correct, and we came in there. One of my mans, he was in there playing heavy, and everybody pretty much sturdy. They solid. We really seen the who was paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, we get to the parking lot. We just kicking it. Little joints come over, extra friendly. Oh, what y'all listening to? You know what I mean? Because we just trying to figure out the next move. They fraternize and woo. But to me, my man Peep, I think all of us really Peep. They were just going a little bit too hard on trying to separate us. They like, yeah, like we came together. You know what I'm saying? But we already knew what it was. You understand what I'm saying? It was some the parking lot empty. We outside just, we smoking, doing what we doing. And there's some fucking beat up ass Honda on the side. So what the motherfucking setup was, okay, break these niggas up, get to a hotel, at least one of them. You up there, you know what I'm saying? You get dummy. You know what I'm saying? You go dummy, I mean.
You get dummy.
You get dummy. And then these dirty niggas is catching you with your fucking Ithacas on the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's the setup. Like,
Jimmy
with your shit, your whole Jimmy out. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Give me the phone. Give me the password to your phone. But that was like
so easy.
It's so easy, bro. Like but it was so obvious. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if we was really like just on some horny men, some horny crazy. Oh yeah,
get caught up.
Yeah, like that's why you gotta be on point.
But I mean, I felt like
you can't think with your dick all the time.
Your dick makes the obvious less obvious, so you wouldn't even peek. You would just been focused on what's in front of you.
No, like come on, like who says that? First, I wasn't doing nothing. I wanted to go home. I'm getting old. I don't care about them shit. I just went just to show face. I think I had to play a record that night. That's what it was. It was playing a record that night. My man, he was in town, and that was what we gonna do. I was going home. You know what I'm saying, to my fam. But the fact that joint cut off, yeah. The fact that she was pressing, it's crazy. But Reggie checking on the levels right now.
We good?
I think so. We still rolling on the cam?
Yeah, you're rolling on the cam.
Okay.
I don't think we got it on that, but
so this my question. Like, all right, dog was 20 years old, fam. Right. So here's the thing, like, and I want to be, and I want to be super careful, how I say this, but if you talking that shit, right, and no one deserves for their life to be taken, but if you talking that shit, right, like, you know, what do you expect? Are you thinking long term? Like, you know, he may think, you know, it's entertainment. I don't know if it was entertainment or not, but if you talking that shit,
there's two
you know
schools of thought, and I don't know which one he necessarily came from, but you definitely have the version where we come up, like when we came up, if you talk a certain way, this is not entertainment. People are taking you at your word, whether they believe you or not. This is the energy you're bringing. Whereas now, I think a lot of people that grew up look at rap as entertainment the same way we look at movies or Goodfellas or whatever. So they're playing characters. Like they're trying to entertain you with this.
More or less.
Yeah, but then when you go to a place where they don't play like that, you know what I mean? Like when you start talking to me like that, right? You feel me? Like when you go to a place where they don't play like that, like it's certain jokes like we ain't playing no F-word jokes and I don't know you. Like when you bring the phone dude around, the familiar dude around, like you talking to me like you don't even know me. Like why you talking like that? Like you out of bounds, first of all, and then you talk that shit. What's up? You know what I mean? Like I just I'm in my older age, it's like I'm sensitive to life being lost, but at the same time, like, you know, I can't do, you know, 30 plus years of deprogramming. Like you know, is it the name of the game?
You know,
is it a part of it?
You know,
I don't know. I'm asking a question.
You know, we got to be cognizant of. We got hindsight.
What's that?
We got hindsight because
that's a fact.
At the end of the day, we're talking about a 20-year-old. Like I don't think anybody could have told. Exactly. Not that I was really just. You know,
we did a lot of dumb shit that we survived.
But you know what I'm saying? But it was a point where you couldn't tell me nothing. It was a point where I kind of thought I had it together to a point where I thought these older niggas was just extra. I'm like, bro, you extra. Like,
just talking
like,
too much.
like, bro, like, nah, I'm blacking. I'm blacking out. Like, I'm blacking. Like, I'm on.
How many times did you like almost die when you were young? Like, I'm thinking back. Like,
I'm on his head. I'm on his head. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I said it to say we have hindsight, so we can weigh in. Like, all right, if I get a Prezi, maybe it's not a good idea if I'm easily accessible to be, you know, showing all my jewelry online and showing the front of my house.
And you feel more secure, but rap is a different animal. But you feel more secure. I mean, the thing that's crazy is the difference between 20 and 30 is like a lifetime.
No, it is.
It's a lifetime.
That's my point.
It's a lifetime.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just like, I wish. That's the energy. Like, I wish.
But then you bring it back to like
stupid.
When Meek was about to fight Nicki's boyfriend in the store, like you guys are on like Rodeo Drive. You don't have any problem. Like you should be above this. Like look at where we're at. Like why are we arguing right now? It is what it is. Like we disagree.
Sometimes when you mad about it, you gotta address it like right then and there. Like,
I think the whole, and I'm not coming from a hater standpoint. I think with Nicki's boyfriend, because I think Meek was trying to piece it up or try to like squash it. Like, hey man, like, you know, I don't really have a problem with you. It's all good. I'm over it. Because at that point, he had his girl with him. She's pregnant. He's like, bro, we had a little tiff back in the day. That whole like, you know, Balenciaga and Buka jeans thing, it probably cut deep. Yeah. But like he probably had a lot to prove. You're with your girl. She's a multimillionaire. You like people are looking at you like you're kind of like a hanger on. So maybe he felt like he had to give that type of energy.
You know the thing about our culture is we mistake somebody being straight on and direct as he's checking me. Like talking about like pure honesty. Like I'm telling you like, hey Reggie, I don't really like those glasses, you know, or whatever I say. Like we walk away here, somebody be like, yo, Illa just checked you. Like,
no, but I don't think that's what he said. I don't think.
No, I'm just talking in general. Though. Yeah. Like that's our culture. Like we're
people don't take honesty.
Niggas is sensitive, bro. Niggas is sensitive. Niggas are emotional. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where we're from. So a lot of things just go left, and it don't have to necessarily go there, but it does. You know what I mean?
I think naturally.
I don't think it's gonna change.
I think naturally though, as you get like you just start hanging around people that just it doesn't really happen like that. Like for instance, like the whole situation. Link's still there.
Yeah.
He got really quiet
because your reputation is everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I cut you off though. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I feel like eventually, but it comes with age, like we were talking about.
Oh yeah, you got hindsight.
You start curating the people around you, so it's less bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Like after you break up with your ex, like, do you clear out your Dropbox or do you keep her nudes?
I think we talked about this.
Hold on.
We talked about this before?
Yeah.
Do we clear her Dropbox?
Like, do we keep naked pictures?
Do you clear out your Dropbox or do you erase her nudes?
Damn. Did we talk about this?
We did talk about this.
I don't think so.
We did.
All right, so then let me ask y'all another question.
I remember the what's it called?
Yeah.
And they was talking about this on another podcast, but like, how far after, like, say for instance, you meet it.